Welcome. This is First Reaction, Brotherhood, New Order, HD, must watch. Thank you everyone for joining me on this video adventure. Today we're listening to the fourth studio album by New Order. Heard the first three. Fantastic albums. Last one I heard obviously was Low Life. What a grower. Holy crap, that album is fantastic, front to back, pretty much. In some ways, I might like it a little more than Power, Corruption, and Lies. I know that's really bizarre to say. But I feel like because there's, two more songs? I think there's two more songs, right? Or do they have the same number? I can't remember. I feel like there's more variety in the songwriting. I don't know, they're really close to me, and I can't tell which one I like more. But I feel like Low Life's kind of underrated, it seems. I know a lot of people do love it, but I think it's got a lot of oomph to it, and it's not talked about all that much. Yes, great stuff. I've warmed up to Face Up quite a bit. I've warmed up to Subculture. I like that one now. Only one I don't listen to a whole lot recently is This Time of Night, I believe it's called. Yeah, solid album, guys. So we're gonna truck forward with this one. Before I get started, I want to plug shamelessly my new Patreon. It has currently 0 patrons. Very good. Not that I'm expecting any, but one person commented on one of my videos, several videos back, saying, if you were to make a Patreon, I wouldn't be against throwing a few dollars your way. You know what? I'm going to go make one. I don't care if no one ever contributes to it, but it's there if anyone wants to. I have 2 tiers right now, $1 or more just for support, and $3 or more. I will include you in a credits list at the end of these reactions. So that's what I got going right now. But any support, obviously, highly appreciated. So if you feel compelled, link is in the description. I hate saying link is in the description. I feel so gross. Anyway, Brotherhood. So this is supposed to be like a... one side of the album is synthesizers and the other side is guitars. Stephen Morris said it, retrospectively said it didn't quite work. But I mean, 9 out of 10 on Pitchfork. It seems like everyone loves this album, but people also say it's an unsung great of New Order's catalog that's dwarfed a bit by its massive single being Bizarre Love Triangle, which is a fantastic song, only one I've heard on this album. So I don't know what to expect going into this. My expectations are kind of low. Low life low, low life high. I have a feeling I'm not going to like it as much as some of the other ones. I don't know why. It's a little shorter, 37 minutes. Yeah, we're just going to hop right in, guys. See what all the fuss is about. Paradise. Typical hooky bass lines. Interesting chorus. I like the counterpoint. If there's one criticism I can throw to New Order, it's that I want to say they're samey, but they reuse certain aesthetics and, I guess, lines and melody types, chord progression aesthetics, whatever you would call it, often. but they always throw something else onto the song that kind of freshens it up a little bit. And like I don't mind it. Um I thought that was great. But I can see why certain people would kind of be disinterested or bored because like, oh, that just sounds like typical New Order post-punk bass lines with some synth on it like they've done for the past 3 albums. Who cares? It's like I can understand that thought process, but I'm not really in that camp, at least not yet. Good. Weirdo. Um, Not sure on the first listen, but I think that has the potential to really warm up to me. There's a lot in there I liked. It kind of was like when I first listened to Perfect Kiss, and I think there was another song on that album that I said this about where it's like it just felt kind of messy and muddy, and like the vocal melody isn't super linear. It's just kind of like spoken, and doesn't hit interesting notes that are counterpoint to the harmony going on with the other instruments, and parts were kind of unremarkable. But I warmed up to Perfect Kiss quite a lot. I warmed up to that whole album quite a lot, and that I can see has the seeds to like turn into a good one for me. So I'm kind of bookmarking that one as it is when it was. You guys. Oh my gosh. Was not expecting this. Kind of like a Love Vigilantes-esque song. Wow, I was not ready for that one. A lot that I liked about it. I can't tell how I'm gonna feel later. I will say, dude, New Order like have these super awesome last minutes of their songs. Like they're very climactic and just kind of are the crescendo and the culmination of everything that happened in the song before. And that's been like 3 for 3 so far, I feel. I don't remember if Paradise had it. I think it did. Anyway, I'm really perplexed by this album so far, but it's not completely outside of New Order's wheelhouse. Let's just keep going, guys. Broken Promise. What? Isolation. Do 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 do. It like starts the exact same way. Another one that I was not ready for. Unsure. Unsure might be the weakest one for me so far. things in it that I liked. It's very climactic. Again, a good last minute. Solid stuff. Not a bad song, for sure. Way of Life. Ooh, I'm really torn on that one. Again, kind of messy, but there were a lot of things in there that really intrigued me, including that like it was either like a really high capoed guitar or like a ukulele or something. I don't know. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Just plucking some like a little riff in there, and that was really nice. Yeah, the first half, wow, that kind of threw me for a loop. I don't know. I am going to do the State of the Nation, I think. The extra track, the CD edition bonus track, which will bring it up to a 43-minute album. So let's keep trucking. Bizarre Love Triangle. We all know it. We all love it. Let's just listen. The bass is really like the center stage on this song. Pardon me for taking the time to just figure out how to play the bass line while I listened. Yeah, great song. Best new wave song ever? Yes, that's true. That's correct. All day long. What is this song? The synth. I'm digging this. Wow, that was like really sensational and like bombastic. Um, I dug it. I'll see how much more I warm up to it, but I like it quite a bit right now. Interesting synth work. Very big in the production. It's cool. Angel Dust. What better way to end your climactic rock song with dun, dun, ba, dun, ba, dun. Oh, that's good. Um, man, this album is throwing me for a loop. I'm probably gonna like this one quite a bit when all is said and done. But I just there's things coming out of left field here. Um, very gritty. That was a very gritty one. So this is the last song, and then we'll do the bonus track afterward. Every little counts.
Think you are a pig. You should be in a zoo. I guess I should have known. I saw you long ago, though you never let it show. Every little counts. Every second.
Wow. I feel like I said here, Morris commented that the mad ending to Every Little Counts, which sounds like a vinyl record needle skipping the groove, is similar to the ending of The Day in the Life by the Beatles. That's the first thing I thought of as soon as it started to swell like that. I like how silly it was. I feel like this album is kind of like, oh gosh, drawing like Smith's comparisons to New Order. This is their Strangeways, I feel, where they're kind of going like a little silly and a little sensational in some ways, and in ways they hadn't before. Yeah, wow, what an album! Let's just close it out with the extra single. I get the sense this song isn't gonna do a whole lot for me. Kind of sounds like barbarism begins at home. Interesting, but not my thing. How do you guys like that, huh? People hate it when I say that. It's fine, but not for me. Yeah, just felt like a buttoned-on song. Compelling composition, though. Interesting. Yeah, what an albumin. What an albumin. We'll see how this one sits. I'm really excited to give this more listens. Because I was kind of like overwhelmed to the point where I can't remember what each song sounded like. Like I don't remember any melodies from any of the songs, except for Bizarre Love Triangle, of course. But that's how overwhelmed I was with how kind of off the wall this one was. I was expecting everything to sound like Bizarre Love Triangle, But that was like the one clear-cut, simple new wave song, and everything else has like, you know, that's like that Strangeways feel to it. It's like Bizarre Love Triangle is the, I don't know, last night I dreamt something happened to the person who loved me. Whatever. Songs are freaking long titles. Anyway, that's it, guys. Next one is Technique. Let me know in the description if I need to do Republic. Okay? I know it's not seen as good as the other ones, and people say Regret is the only great song on it. Do I need to just toss Regret into my Substance video that I'll do? Because I'm going to do a Substance video for Joy Division and New Order to kind of clean them out. Do I need to just listen to Regret, or is it worth listening to the whole album? Kind of like I've said before, I had listened briefly to a couple tracks off of Squeezed by Velvet Underground when it was just, what's his name, Doug Yule. And it's, people like rag on that album, say it's awful, but it's really just awful in comparison to Velvet Underground's previous work. When you listen to it, it's just like, okay, this is acceptable 70s pop. It's nothing fantastic, but it's fine, you know, competent. And I'm expecting Republic to be competent. But is it worth it? That's my claim. I'll listen to it regardless, but should I react to it and film it? That's my question. Let me know. As always, 2 Google Docs in the description. One are albums I will be and might be reacting to, and another Google Doc are albums that I get frequently requested to react to that I've already heard. So if you want to request an album for me to do, skim through those, and if it's not in the list, then feel free to throw it down in the comments. I'll maybe check it out. Yeah, Patreon, you know the whole drill. I'm excited to get to Technique, which is 3 years later after Brotherhood. More dancey, apparently. So I'm wondering like how far away from post-punk they're getting. Haven't heard anything off of this one, so that'll be cool. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, bye.